Oracle, like I always do. Turn this down just a bit. There we go. And I'm going to do things just a tad differently. I know I've got a lot of decks out. It kind of looks a little messy and not tidy, but there's a magic here. So we'll stay tuned. So if you haven't already, please like this video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. I appreciate all of you helping my channel grow. I am Elle. I am an intuitive card reader, twin flame, and I try to focus my energy toward what is in your highest and greatest good. It's not always about twin flames, but we do have Twin Flame Tuesday where we really channel in, focus in on the energy of the twin flames. And so we can get an idea of where you are, what energies you might be experiencing, and how you are going through this process. From nothing to everything, a 16 card, that's tower energy for me. From nothing to everything. You are being asked to let go, to receive, to become empty, to be filled. This may mean letting go of attachment to a lover so you can receive genuine love. It may be that no longer holding on to a fantasy of your dream job, but being guided into your most soulful and successful vocation. It may mean letting go of wishes for your body or health to be other than it is so you can simply get on with living each day, taking steps into wellness without thinking beyond one day at a time. It is the divine paradox that we are asked to surrender, a story or fantasy, because it is reality knocking at our door. And if you watched yesterday's video, the full moon in Capricorn, it's time to take a reality check. I think we are in reality energy. This is looking at things as they are, not as you want them to be. This is particularly interesting with the twin flame journey because a lot of us tend to romanticize the twin flame energy, and then we get into this energy of expectation that this divine union is going to be the happily ever after. And twin flame energy is about your ascension and becoming your soul self, your authentic soul self. So I'm going to do things just a little bit differently today on this twin flame reading. I am going to use the twin flame ascension deck and the quantum oracle. So I'm going to pull these. There are different suites here, and they all have a different energy. So I got to pull my little cheat sheet so I know what is what. Okay, so life lessons. We'll start with life lessons. And what I'm going to do is shuffle, and I'm going to pull a card, and then I'm going to pull some of the quantum oracle to kind of clarify it. Awareness. Crystal clear vision. This is all about seeing things for exactly what they are. This is the reality check. And that might mean you have to let go of some fantasy or idealism that you are kind of walking with. July 20th. Afraid for a couple calls. Okay, now let's take a look at the quantum oracle. And let's see, what do I want to pull on? I want to pull on energy. Crystal clear vision. What are we seeing or unseeing? Courage. It's going to take courage to really see something for the reality. You're really going to have to see something for what it truly is, and you're going to have to you're going to have to release your ego, because it may not be what you think. All right, let's pull from, this is accelerating your ascension. Let me shuffle, sorry. Divine creativity, receiving cosmic intelligence. So you have this awareness, and now you have this kind of divine intelligence kind of guiding you if you allow it. So let's pull from consciousness. From nothing to everything. This is kind of like starting over with a clear, crisp vision of reality, what truly is, instead of what we've kind of hypothesized or created in some sort of fantasy existence, trying to will it to be something it's not. Now we're like foundation, ground level, seeing it. This is what it is. So now I have the courage to deal with it from that energy. Let's see. Optimism. Yeah. It's like, okay, the dawn, you see it for what it is. The relationships, your job, whatever is kind of unsettling to you, you now see it for its truth. Okay, so now we're going to talk about coming into alignment. This is going to help in your ascension because you have no distortion. This is the removal of all distortion. There. That's it. Bottom line, the removal of all distortion. You are seeing things now through crystal clear lenses of reality. Karmic purge. Mirror reflections. Yep, there are going to be some things that you're going to release. So let's talk about people, because most likely you're in some kind of karmic relationships. Let's see if there's some karmic relationships that are going to be released here. What do you think? Might need some professional assistance. This might be something that you're legally entangled in, that you're going to need to release. So this could be a marriage. This could be a business partnership. This could be an investment that you've made, and you have like an investor that you're like, like a financial wealth advisor, or um, I'm hearing health advisor. There's some kind of commitment that you've made, some sort of agreement, legal agreement you've made that may need to be purged. So you may need to be seeking some legal assistance. Okay, this is, sorry, I don't know all these types of relationships. We're going to get some more information on this. Masculine twin. Releasing lower self. So the masculine twin, the masculine energy, is now seeing the lower vibration things in their world that they need to release. And they're like, that was my lower self. That was a previous version of me that worked for. It no longer resonates for who I am now. So we have the masculine twin releasing lower self with the karmic purge. Now, I think we saw these two together in the, what was it? Was it Divine Feminine reading? No. I think it was last week's reading. Okay, so this is intention. Actually, I'm going to pull from, this is the steps that we're taking. So it feels like the masculine twin. This is interesting. Harmonize. Let your light shine. I'm going to pull another one because that one was just odd to me. And I'll tell you why. Because all these other cards have a little symbol here, and this one didn't. So I've removed it. Nope. Integration, multidimensional healing, let your light shine. So these are the steps that you're taking for being in higher vibration. Now that you've released some of this, whatever karmic situation that you are now going to be in a higher frequency, and it's integrating, and probably this full moon in Capricorn, discovery, a whole new level of learning, a whole new level. Now that you have allowed yourself to see things for the truth, the absolute obstinate truth, you are now like, okay, I can deal with it. Yeah. Put my music back on. All right, let's pull some from messages from your guides. So, and then I'm going to put everything together. We have optimism, courage, and discovery. Learn from your mistakes. This is like, okay, I see how I had a part to play in some of this. Some decisions that I made maybe contributed to some of the fallout, that tower energy. This from nothing to everything. This is like starting over, but not starting over in the physical, starting over with a new perspective, a crystal clear vision, and follow the golden rule. Learn from your mistakes and follow the golden rule. If you've had some sort of situation, you know now that being in the energy of do unto me, do unto you, do unto others as you would have others do unto you, that you've learned that lesson, that you know that you want, that's not what I think I want. You want fairness. You want to be treated fairly, with respect. And I don't think that that's always happened. And I think there's a little back and forth on that. Okay, this is the energy oracle. Very talkative. In this new frequency, you're getting massive transformational downloads. Kids playing on that. Ooh, I like this energy. That inner child energy is coming through. This music that I have has children playing. So there's something about the inner child. So we have appreciation and the thinking woman. Wow. This is powerful stuff. There's a new revelation with this full moon in Capricorn. And you may want to check your chart where Capricorn falls in your chart. But it's almost like it is the reality check that is giving this crystal clear vision and a new sense of awareness and appreciation. And now we have this divine clarity where we can receive downloads without distortion. And that's leading us to this optimistic and courageous energy, because now we feel like we're so empowered. There's no distortion. We see the truth for what it is. We have this great reality check, which serves as the foundation for our progress forward. There's something that needs to be purged. It's specifically here, the divine masculine is having to purge some karmic energy, and that might require some legal advice. Now, that could be you, it could be your divine masculine energy, but yeah. And then there's this new self-discovery, and really starting to say, I am a divine being and I am going to allow my divine light to shine, because it's not being filtered through the quagmire of whatever it was. So now you kind of learned those lessons that have helped you level up. And now you're like, yeah. All right, let's pull from one more oracle, and then I'll pull some tarot. So for the twin flame masculine energy, let's pull specifically on that. Decisions. Higher self. Yes, because he's releasing the lower self. So there are decisions to be made. It looks like there is something down here at the bottom where there is some sort of, I hate to say it, it's like a third party energy. Feels like they're being pulled in a direction of somebody who's providing them financial assistance, some sort of abundance, and somebody else is pulling them in another direction, like, I need you here, I want you to come this way, and they're having to choose that golden path right down the center. That's divine masculine. So here we have this whole, they're getting this divine intervention where they're making decisions and they're like, I need to get out of this gracefully, but it feels like they're being tugged in different directions, and that they just want to do what's right for them. Okay, so let's pull for divine feminine, please. We've got a lot of powerful divine feminine energy over here, which is interesting. New beginnings. Divine Father. Feels like the divine feminine has leveled up and is in this new beginning. Then we have the shadow on the bottom. So be aware of the shadow. But we have this masculine element here, which is courage, and over here, this feminine element here, which really goes with this appreciation in this thinking woman. I feel like the divine feminine is just, well, we've seen divine feminine has been in beautiful energy for quite a while. Let's pull some tarot from the Somnia Tarot on the divine masculine. Just saw the judgment card. That card came out like multiple times over the last 2 readings. Sorry. Puppies always seem to be unhappy when she can hear my voice, but she can't get out of her crate. Okay. Divine masculine decision. Feels like that they have a renewed sense of self. This higher self, they release the lower self, which is attached to that karmic energy. And so now they're coming into this really creative, optimistic energy where they're starting over. And they've learned from their mistakes. So they feel like they're, Knight of Swords. Hello. I accept my truth. The moon, relating to that full moon in Capricorn that happened last night, climbing out of the quagmire. Because this clarity is letting them know that that lower self is no longer who they are. I'm hearing they're representing their higher self now. And then strength, absolutely. 2 major arcana with the Knight of Swords. You can imagine this now. I feel like this momentum, but it's been a long, kind of a long battle to get to this point. Yeah, see, 10 of Swords on the bottom. Hello. All right, let's pull on Divine Feminine. This makes such good sense here. Just saw the card was that? The Lover's card. I'm not seeing cards of communication. I'm seeing a lot of clarity on both sides. Three of Wands. Feels like Divine Feminine is just kind of planning her own life, planning her future. She's got this new beginning from nothing to everything. So maybe just with this clarity saying, okay, I'm going to wait for this to resolve, but in the meantime, I'm going to start realizing my best life, the world. Big full moon there. Almost like there's something about this reality check, seeing things as they are. The Four of Wands. That's twin flame energy for me. I think she sees the truth of the connection. And I know that if you are new to the journey, it hurts to hear that. The truth of the connection is not what you thought it was. But when you do the work and you allow yourself to go through the process of the twin flame energy, you get to a point where you feel so grateful that you had the experience, because it will make you the best version of yourself. You will be absolutely astonished about the transformation that your life is going to take. So if you're new to the journey and you're still experiencing that intense pain and longing, it does get better. And you get to a point where you're like, I'm not quite sure it's the person I'm attached to. I'm quite sure it's the energy. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. Could be earth signs. Takes a long time to go through this journey. If you're just awakening to twin flame energy and having that inner knowing that you are a twin flame, it is a kind of a slow transformation process. If you need help, reach out, because you can easily get stuck. I've been happy to assist some people to get unstuck, but you can easily get stuck. So, just if you need help, reach out either to me or to another twin flame person who's walked the walk, so that they can help alert you to the pitfalls of where you can get stuck and loop in energy that is very uncomfortable. Here we have Six of Swords in the reverse. This is the Illuminated Tarot. Jack of Clubs in the upright. Three of Cups, union energy. Let's pull one more. Ten of Wands. And on the bottom, Four of Swords. Okay. So remember, this is a deck that has different meanings for every card. So I do like to look them up. This is a transition. Okay. You're going through this reality check. That's what this card is. This is a new venture, new beginning. Enthusiastic aligns with this optimism. It's like, okay, now I see things so differently. Now I have the reality of what this truly is and what it can do for you, not only as your spiritual self, but as your 3D self. There's lots of benefits. All right, 3 of Hearts is a party or celebration. Now, today is 4th of July in the United States. There may be a significant celebration that you're attending that is going to help give you this clarity. I honestly think it was the full moon. And I like the fact that we had this full moon with the 4th of July because this reality check is going to give you freedom from the distortion. Okay, so then we have this responsibility or burden. If you have a chance to celebrate, don't let your responsibility or burden hold you back. You need to get into this celebratory energy because it's there that you're going to be, that reality is just going to be like a flashing light, like a flashing neon light. Here is the truth. Here is the truth. And so you're going to release that distortion. Maybe that you'll be at a celebration and you'll encounter your twin flame. You know, let's say you're going to a 4th of July parade or a picnic, your twin flame may be there. And you see it clearly. It's like, yeah, you're a 3D person, um, but it's the twin flame energy that I really am attached to. Not, it's almost like you separate the energy from the person. I think that's the reality check. Okay? Happy 4th of July. Be safe, everybody. Be safe. Enjoy the fireworks. And I'll see you in the next reading.